Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the current rule sets of the VGC 2018 season. I hope you're all well, guys. Having a great week so far. It is Wednesday. We kicked off on Monday after the Sunday review episode. It's going to be there. If you missed it, go back, check what changes we made, why we made them, and just an overall view of how the team performed last week. And we made changes coming into this week. So we kicked off on Monday with those changes. Went really well. We featured the Toxicroak, the Crocodile, the Bulu, the Milotic. Featured everything that we changed, and they all performed extremely well, and we came out with 2 victories, which was really nice. So again, if you missed that episode on Monday, I would suggest before you watch this one, go back and just watch it. It will be linked up there, as well as the team review from Sunday to go and check out, guys. So we're just going to jump straight into it today. As always, if you enjoy the channel and the content, make sure you do subscribe, support the channel, and you can also do that by dropping a like on the video. It's massively appreciated, guys. And as always, I'm repping the Flinch Squad stuff, so I'm just going to keep dropping it in because I want to mention that we're going to be doing a massive bumper prize giveaway on our Instagram, which is at Flinch Clothing. So if you're not following us on the Flinch Clothing Instagram page, do go give us a follow, because there will be a huge bumper prize giveaway coming up very shortly in the next 2 weeks. So make sure that you do follow us so you can stay up to date and get involved with that competition, because it is going to be a huge competition on there. It's going to be the biggest thing that I've ever give away on any of the social stuff. So it's a little bit of a promotion drive for the Instagram page, as well as giving one of you lucky people out there the chance to win all of the Flinch Squad stuff, so you can be like Mr. or Mrs. Flinch Squad for the foreseeable future. So there'll be lots of goodies in there and things like that. But without further ado, guys, let's get the words out. We can do that, and we'll get into it. So yeah, that's all it is. I've got some news, but I'm going to do a separate video on that, and it's to do with the World Championships coming up. And I think I'm going to be taking a break from the channel for the next few weeks, just because I want to have some time to myself to do some training, get ready for Worlds. I don't want to go into Worlds and not be ready, but as I say, I'll do a separate video on that, and I will keep you guys updated with what's happening with that very soon. So do stay tuned to the channel, and you'll get all the news. I'll keep you up to date as much as I can. But we've got Andrea as our first opponent of the day, playing a team of Salamence. It's going to be the Mega. There's no other options on the team. Nihilego, Incineroar, Lurantis, Tapu Fini, and Cresselia. So there's going to be a Trick Room switch for sure in this team with the Lurantis. The Incineroar doesn't mind it either. Nihilego, Cresselia both carry Trick Room. You're going to have the Salamence is going to be the faster element to the team. You probably imagine that there's going to be Icy Wind support as well. Tapu Fini there for terrain control. Right, what are we going to do? I feel like Milotic's like super good here. We've got double Intimidate. You've got to be a little bit careful with the Lurantis for sure. But I really don't feel like my opponent leads off with the Nihilego, and if they do, then I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to lead Bulu Milotic, but at the same time, I kind of want Crocodile as well, and maybe we go Toxicroak, Crocodile, and then Milotic, and then Tapu Bulu. Yeah, let's do that. We need to stop the Trick Room. Again, we're not bringing Charizard X or Yanmega, so hopefully in our next game we'll be able to bring 1 or 2 of those Pokemon. Because we haven't featured it this week, it will be nice to feature both of those Pokemon. We have brought Charex obviously so far this week, but we haven't brought the Yanmega in any of our games, so we need to start bringing it. But at the moment it has to be right, doesn't it? We're going to see Cresselia and Nihilego come up for my opponent, and we'll lead off with Crocodile and a Toxicroak. So, I mean, here, there's a huge part of me that just wants to go helping hand crunch into that Cresselia. But I'm a bit scared that the Incineroar switches in on that Nihilego slot as well. So what I could do is potentially go Stomping into the Nihilego and go Fake Out into the Cresselia just to get around that potential switch in. And if it does happen, then then the next turn we're in a bit of trouble as well, because we could roll the Cresselia rather than we could potentially just roll the Cresselia out and just fake out the Nihilego, and that gets rid of that problem. Yeah, there's the switch. It's going to be Incineroar. Ooh, it's actually Salamence. Alright. Cresselia's not going Trick Room then. We will get a little bit of down. There's the Icy Wind, yeah, okay. That kind of backfires on us a little bit. We kind of expected more of a Trick Room set, but maybe my opponents just not went with that this time around. So, we are going to get the roll. Puts us completely on the back foot though, because, yeah, Nihilego are going to come in. We can Stomping into the Nihilego, but the thing is, it's not going to stay in, is it? It really isn't going to stay in. I think maybe we protect Crocodile here. Or we could switch, we could pull a double switch. Pokemon. There's no way we want to bring in Tapu Bulu here. So, of all things, I'm going to just Stomping the Nihilego, and I'm going to switch in Toxicroak to Milotic. Because Toxicroak is not going to enjoy any of these stab flying type attacks. The Nihilego is probably sashed as well. So there's a return. Take down a Crocodile until we survive it. We do take it. Okay, and there's a Continental Crush coming out from the Nihilego. It's probably into the Crocodile, which isn't really great for us. But it might be into the Toxicroak. I doubt it is though, because you don't... Oh yeah, it's into the Crook. Okay, I mean... we can bring in Bulu. We are Scarfed, so we can take down the Nihilego with a Wood Hammer for sure, and then we can Icy Wind the Salamence. We've got the defensive boost as well. It's just we need to catch the Nihilego. We need to hope it stays in. I don't know if you want to switch it out here, if you just want to actually protect it. If he protects, then we lose Bulu. But I wonder if you expect it to be Scarfed. Like, I probably would. So I'd probably want to protect Nihilego, to be honest, in this situation. Or switch it out. But Milotic can handle this Salamence like pretty well. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to be able to remove the Nihilego from the field. That kind of helps us a lot, because we'll get this single target Icy Wind and a return. Oh, okay, into Milotic. Because of that defensive boost that we got as well, it means that we are actually able to take the return like really nicely. The Salamence is going to be in range to go down this next turn. Going to get a little bit of health back as well with Milotic. I wonder if the crest probably comes in now. It's going to be Lurentus. So we need... we definitely need Toxicroak in this situation more than anything. And I don't feel like I can switch Toxicroak in right now. Salamence probably protects here. Lurentus goes for the Milotic. I mean, are we still sashed with Toxicroak? We're not. That's the problem. And I don't want to boost the Lurantis here. I mean, one thing we could do is just Wood Hammer the Salamence and just protect Melodic. Okay, so Salamance's going to switch out. I'm going to get a Wood Hammer into the Cresselia. Probably could have got a switch in, a free switch into Toxicroak though there, but look at that damage, it's ridiculous. Leaf Blade. Now we're in a pretty nice position where we could probably switch in Toxicroak, just nuke the Cresselia and keep Melodic around for later on. I know we'll lose our defensive boost, but at the same time we want to get Toxicroak in because it's the only thing that we've got that can potentially deal with that Lurantis pretty well. So with the Gunk Shot, and then we have access to the Fake Out. The next we're getting the Crocodile in, which allows us to kind of maneuver our board position around slightly. So it's going to be whether or not the Lurantis decides to go superpower and stop boosting itself. That'll be pretty interesting if it wants to go down that route. My opponent's like in a little bit of a bad situation now, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to do that, I guess. Helping Hand. Lurantis, what are you going to go for? There's a Wood Hammer. We'll be able to get rid of the Cress. I wonder if the Mence is in Helping Hand. Wood Hammer range. There's a Leaf Blade. Oh man, Toxicroak taking it just barely. Wow, okay. I think we probably get... No, I don't know. I don't think we do get the Mence with a Helping Hand. A Helping Hand Wood Hammer. Or do we? It's like so strong. So strong. It probably hasn't got Hyper Voice though, that's the thing. It's probably got Dragon Dance. I would imagine it to protect here though. On the protect. And maybe Lurantis. Like, let's go Wood Hammer and let's go. Do we go Helping Hand? Or do we just Fake Out the Lurantis and Wood Hammer? I don't think we do. I think we go Helping Hand, Wood Hammer, and hope to get the Salamence. I hope it doesn't protect. And hope the Lurantis attacks into the Bulu. Lurantis protects, so if we get the Salamence, we're going to win this game. Come on, Bulu. Come on, Bulu. Let's do this. Wood Hammer drop. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. And we're going to lose. Oh, Dragon Dance. Okay, that's really bad. But again, my opponent can only target one slot. Huh. Where do you go? Where do you go? I think you probably... You've got to worry about the Toxicroak being able to nuke the Lurantis here. But you've got to worry about... It's like a Wood Hammer into the Salamence. Yeah, I've got to switch the Toxicroak out into Melodic really, and hope that my opponent targets the Toxicroak to protect the Lurantis. On that logic, let's see. No, it's gone into the Bulu. No. Okay, and we're gonna lose Melodic here. So we just made the worst possible play ever. Yeah, that's game. Okay. We could have won that if we just went Gunk Shot into the Lurantis. Like, I don't know if it would have actually KO'd. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Because it's probably quite a bulky Lurantis as well. Let's just go. Salamence might protect here. We might get a free Gunk Shot off. Maybe. So let's go Toxicroak. It is. We're not even gonna need the damage calculator here, I don't think. Oh, we are. Okay. Why is the damage calculator being so slow? Let's see. Okay. So, Lurantis. Let's just do... Huh. Okay. 252 attack. We do get it. There's like no chance we'd get anything off here though. So yeah, we would have been better off going Wood Hammer and then Gunk Shot. If the Gunk Shot hits, we take the Lurantis down. And then with Salaman's only being able to be a single target, we should have, and then we would have been able to win with Milotic and Toxicroak, because you can, unless he had Earthquake. But then even a +1 Earthquake, I think Milotic probably takes, and then we can just Icy Wind or Scald and win the game from there. So it's super annoying, super frustrating that we could have actually taken that. It's just one silly play that we get into a little bit of a mind game with ourselves and get it wrong, but it happens, doesn't it? It's like taking those things forward and remembering those so you don't do those again is the main thing. So we're not off to the best of starts today, but it was an entertaining battle, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully we can, like I said at the start of the episode, bring Yanmega to a game, get that featured, and turn this little blip around. So we're going into our next game. It is going to be up against a team of Kangaskhan, Alolan Ninetales, Landorus Therian, Heatran, Hydreigon, and Tapu Fini. So, the Alolan Ninetales is a little bit awkward to deal with here. Right, let's think. We probably want Crocodile in this match, although the Ninetales is like probably Milotic's the best thing that we've got to bring. It deals with Landorus really well. We've got to be a bit careful with the Freeze Drive from the Alolan Ninetales. It deals with Heatran. Finny, it's not too bad against Hydreigon. It can deal with to a certain extent. So I will bring Milotic. I don't know if I want to lead it though. What else do we want? We probably want Charizard. Or do we really? Yeah, let's bring Charizard. Bring Milotic. I think we do bring Bulu, and let's bring Yanmega as well. So let's go with these four. We're going to bring Yanmega. It's a really awkward match, this though, and like Hydreigon seems to be popping up a little bit more to usage stats, especially us on the channel. We've been bumping into it a lot more, but we just need to do everything we can to not lose this game. We're going to see Ninetales and Tapu Fini come up from my opponent. They don't want to lead with the Landorus, but that's totally understandable. I would imagine the Ninetales to switch out, expecting this to be maybe Charizard Y, and not wanting to Auroraville here makes a lot of sense. So I think what I'm going to do is Mega Evolve, Dragon Dance. We're not in too much worry about that, and I'm going to go for an Icy Wind as well. Like I say, I don't expect the Ninetales to stay. Oh, it is staying in. Unless they can easily detect that it is Charizard, which it's not too far fetched really. Yeah, going for the Auroraville straight away. Not messing around and getting those defense boosts for the rest of the team. We're going to get a Dragon Dance though, which is always nice, and we'll get an Icy Wind off, and we'll see what the Finny goes for. Might go for a Calm Mind, just straight from Muddy Water. I mean, it'd be nice if we got an accuracy drop on Milotic so we can get a quick competitive boost. Jesus, that is specs. 100%. Huh. We do break the sash on the Ninetales, which is always good. But that Tapu Fini, because of the Auroraville, we're not going to be able to easily deal with it. We need to get Tapu Bulu in, really. but it might be worth just getting some damage onto the Finny now, so Bulu can come in and can deal with it. Let's just go for another Icy Wind. I feel like we might see a Can come in for the Ninetales, and then the Finny protect. That's going to be Heatran. Alright. So no protects coming out. Well, obviously it's specs, but we do get decent damage onto it. We're going to see another Muddy Water, I'd imagine. But we all know what Muddy Water's like. It can miss. There we go. Charizard avoids, which is perfect. So we can deal with the Finny next turn. Milotic. Oh dear, getting that competitive boost. Which, yeah, the accuracy drop isn't ideal, but at the same time, it's not the worst thing in the world. Because we can deal with this Finny that's such a pain in our side, and we can do some big damage to the Heatran with Milotic now. So we'll go for that Thunder Punch. We're going to be able to outspeed the Heatran. Might not be able to pick up the KO with that Aurora Veil up, but my opponent just forfeits. We're on 21 minutes, guys, so we pick up a win there. RNG helping us out a little bit, but that's fine. We take that, and I think we'll be able to squeeze another game in, which is excellent, isn't it? We always enjoy a third game on an episode when we can, so that's always helpful. Good game to my opponent. RNG helping us out a little bit, obviously, with the Muddy Water miss there on the Charex, but we take those all day long. We've had plenty against us in the past where we've missed and lost games on them, so I'm not going to complain about that at all. It's just the risk you take with Muddy Water, isn't it? When you use it, like, sometimes it's amazing, it's the best move ever, and then sometimes when you use it, it is one of the worst moves ever. So that's your choice though when you build a team, and I always tend to go with Muddy Water rather than not with it, so I can't be one to be complaining. We've got our next opponent from Japan, 1502 rated player, playing a team of Medicham, Snorlax, Tapu Koko, Salamence, Bislephalon, and Landorus Therian. So double Intimidate, again going to help out Milotic. Going to be a little bit careful of the Tapu Koko though, can potentially throw up a few kinks in our plans, but we can also bring Tapu Bulu here, it's not too bad. There's no... does Medicham get Trick Room? I kind of want to say it does. I kind of want to say Medicham gets Trick Room. It's a Psychic type. It wouldn't surprise me if it does. Let's just check on the old Phony Jig and check if it does, because that kind of makes sense to support the Snorlax and kind of makes it a little bit more awkward for us to lead, and we have to keep that in mind to not allow that Trick Room to be set up. Let's see. It's probably Mega Medicham though. Doesn't get Trick Room. Excellent. So that's always good to know, and that will be retained in my brain forever now. So what do we want to do? I think I'm going to lead off with... yeah, I'm going to lead Milotic, Crocodile, I think. Milotic, Crocodile. I'll bring Bulu in the back, and what do I want as my fourth Pokemon? We brought Yanmega last game, but we didn't really get to feature it too much. I think Charizard isn't too bad here, especially with the Tapu Koko and the electric terrain boosting us. We always want to bring in Mega as well. It's always the strongest Pokemon of the team, and we can, after that bad start today, if we get another win now, we can really turn this episode around and come out on top again and keep our win record going. So good luck to my opponent in his nice blue florally shirt, and let's see how it goes. Medicham and Tapu Koko coming out for my opponent. Crocodile going to be able to get the Intimidate onto that Medicham, which is always nice. And the Koko, it's putting a lot of pressure on Milotic for sure. But the Intimidate spot there's nice. We've got a pretty easy switch it into Tapu Bulu this next turn if we want, and I think I'm just going to do that straight from the Crocodile into the Bulu. And I'm just going to protect Milotic here, just because of the fake out pressure that's apparent from the Medicham. You know, we could get faked out, Z moved, faked out, Volt switched. We don't want to take too much unnecessary damage with Milotic when we don't want to. The nice thing about Milotic is out of electric terrain we can take a Gigavolt Havoc from the Tapu Koko, so we've got that little assurance to kind of get behind. Bulu's not going to take any big damage from... Ooh, a feint, which is really nice. Okay, and a Volt switch, alright. That's cool. I like that. I like that play a lot. Is that Specs Coco? I think it might be, you know. It really could be. That is a lot of damage. Blacephalon. Is it going to go Mind Blown? Are we going to see Blowing Minds? But we are Scarfed Bulu. That's one thing we have got going for us. We have just Protected, so we can't Protect again with Milotic. We could potentially switch back out into Crocodile and get another Intimidate onto the Medicham. And do we go for an Icy Wind, or do we just... I think we're probably better off going Icy Wind, and then we can, if Milotic gets through this turn, we can recover off the next turn, which will put us in a bit better stead. And if not, then we'll see what happens. But we are going to get the Crocodile in. Okay, Helping Hand coming out to Blacephalon. They're going Mind Blown. Mind Blown, okay. Telepathy protecting the Medicham. I think we lose everything here. Oh, Milotic actually survives. So Milotic being a beast, Blacephalon going to take. We're going to lose Crocodile, which is not ideal. It is going to get a beast boost, but we are going to get an Icy Wind off. It does hit both targets, which is very nice. Very important for us at this stage of the game. We should be able to outspeed the Blacephalon now with our Milotic, so we will be able to take it down with a Scald this next turn, which is always good. And we can get Bulu in and go for a Wood Hammer into the Medicham. Scarfed as well, we'll be able to take that down, which is always going to be good. It's still a bit tricky though. So, you've got to worry though that the Blacephalon is... If it's Scarfed, then we're in trouble. But I don't know, I don't think it is. I just want to believe that it's not. And I don't think I've missed anything to indicate that it's Scarfed or not yet. I've not had the fastest Pokemon out in the field. There's a Feint coming out into the Bulu. Bulu, Bulu, Bulu. There's a Wood Hammer. This should take down the Medicham. And if it's not Scarfed, we get the Scald, we take it down. Oh! Okay. Scarfed. We lose Bulu, we lose Milotic. We could have protected there with Milotic as well. And now it's Charizard versus Tapu Koko and whatever my opponent has left. So it's not looking too good, is it, guys? It's not looking too good at all. Snorlax. Awesome. This is like the tallest order from Charizard to deal with. I feel like the Snorlax probably just goes... It's such one of those weird teams where I feel like the Snorlax could be Z-move as well. But I'm just going to go for a Flare Blitz into Coco. We're going to take big damage from it, whatever, because of the specs on it. Snorlax, if it sets up a Belly Drum here, we are knackered, and I think we're pretty knackered. The Snorlax has to do something really obscure, like not do any setting up, not do any attacking. Look at that damage. And the paralysis as well. What we love to see. The Flare Blitz will take down the Coco, but the recoil is going to put us well in range for a Snorlax just to return us and take us down, so... That's going to be game in Double Edge, yeah. That's fine. Okay. Bit disappointing. We managed to get 3 games in today, a bit fast and furious, guys, but 2 losses, 1 win. Not the best day of all days. There was probably an indicator somewhere where we saw from the grassy terrain that the Blacephalon was Scarfed, but then with the Medicham not Mega Evolving, it's kind of hard to decipher with what we had out in the field, and that's the thing. The Medicham had Mega Evolved, we would have been able to tell because it hits that base 110 speed, and then if the Blacephalon's still at speeds after that, we could have went for it. I think the play to make though was the Protect play on Milotic, and then the Wood Hammer into the Medicham, and then we keep Milotic around, then get Charizard X in, and then with the Charizard X, then it kind of divides where the Coco has to hit. Maybe he goes for Dazzling Gleam there. I don't know. It's still difficult. But you know, one of those things. We could have played it a bit differently. I think protecting the Milotic there would have made it a bit better for us to have a little bit of a chance to close out that game. The Snorlax would have made it extremely difficult though, regardless. And it could have been a banded Snorlax as well. You don't know. It's just a super offensive team. But good game to my opponent. And we are going to wrap things up. We're going to be over on a Twitch channel tomorrow night, guys, for a live stream. We're going to be doing viewer battles, and then we will finish up with this team on Friday. It's been very good so far. I'm really determined to get like 2 or 3 wins on Friday's episode, so do not miss it. Let me know your comments down below from today's episode, and I will see you all very soon for another episode of the School of Hard Knocks. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and bye-bye!